It's money, baby.
I'ma make you face your fears. Everybody get ready. You see, I got my word and I got my heart. There's nothing you can tell me. On the mission, gotta listen to your passion. Blasting through every barrier, clashing. Automatic, so I'm blessed with a skill set that I've read nothing less than to be what you see in me.
Hi everybody, I'm Mark Little, executive producer for WWE 2K15, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the gameplay improvements on PS4 and Xbox One that you can see coming out on November 18th. When you jump into the game, the first thing you'll see is each superstar's HUD located at the bottom of the screen. Your overall health is represented by a large green meter. There are 3 levels to the meter, which gradually change from green to yellow and then from yellow to red as you take more punishment. When you take damage, you'll notice orange segments appear in the health meter. This is known as temporary damage, and over time, it slowly regenerates if you continue to avoid taking damage. Right below the health meter is the stamina meter. Just like the health meter, there are 3 levels of stamina which range from light blue to purple. Most of the actions you perform will use some of your stamina. When stamina is depleted, you can still go on offense and defend yourself, but you won't have the ability to perform signatures or finishers. The number just below the stamina meter represents your momentum. Your momentum will increase by going on offense or successfully reversing your opponent's attacks. At 100%, you earn a signature maneuver, and at 150% momentum, superstars will earn a finisher. Players in possession of a signature and a stored finisher can easily toggle between the two by pressing the right bumper. You can check the health of your superstar by pressing the view button, which will display your individual limb's health. Your opponent's limb target health is automatically displayed at any time you utilize limb targeting. One of the first things you'll see in WWE 2K15 is our new chain wrestling system. This is something that we brought to the game to add more realism and improve the overall pacing and flow of the game. Some superstars have a great advantage in chain wrestling due to their ratings, and this can help them take an early lead in a match. Other superstars such as Big Show and Brock Lesnar don't involve in chain wrestling because that's just not part of their style. Chain wrestling can be tuned or disabled in the game balancing options. Chain wrestling starts by grabbing your opponent in a collar and elbow tie-up. Once you're in this hold, you can press the X button to transition to a wrist lock, the Y button to a side headlock, and the B button to a waist lock. It's a simple game of rock, paper, scissors. After you've transitioned out of the collar and elbow tie-up, you'll find yourself in a chain wrestling hold. From there, you search for the hot spot by rotating the right stick. When you find the hot spot, the controller rumbles and the meter begins to fill with red. Whoever fills their meter first gains the upper hand. This back and forth wages on until one of the 2 participants' stamina hits level 2. At that point, you'll transition into the next phase of the match, which is focused on grappling and damaging your opponent. Anyone who has played previous WWE games should be instantly familiar with our controls. The X button strikes, Y performs signatures and finishers, B Irish whips, and A grapples. Hold left trigger to run, and press right trigger when prompted to perform a reversal. WWE 2K15's new grapple controls allow players to execute weak and strong grapples by holding any direction on the left stick and then either pressing or holding the A button to attempt the grapple. To grab your opponent in a front face lock, press the A button while the control stick is in a neutral position. Once you've got them in this hold, press any direction on the left stick and then press the A button to perform a grapple attack. In addition to the grapple attacks, you can also perform limb targeting moves by holding the right trigger and pressing any of the face buttons, or press and hold A to perform a submission. One of our big focuses for WWE 2K15 was adding more realism into the game. And one of the key changes in our gameplay this year is the addition of stamina, which allows us to have the superstars change how they wrestle and how they approach wrestling through the course of a match. Just like in real life, most actions in the game have a stamina cost associated with them. The bigger the move, the higher the stamina cost. Stamina allows you to integrate new, unique animations, things like strike reversals, climbing to the top rope, and even later in matches, desperation pins. Total stamina and stamina recovery rates vary for each superstar. Guys like Big Show, for instance, who have lower stamina and stamina recovery, need to better regulate their offensive output. However, this weakness is offset by his incredible power, which allows him to inflict significant damage in fewer offensive moves. Thanks for joining us, everyone, and stay tuned for more exciting information about WWE 2K15.
Yo, 1 2 1 2. It's the one and only hip hop gamer. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? AKA Mr. Shots Fired. First off, I want to say one love, God bless, and thank you. Thank you for all the support. I don't take none of this, none of this for granted, man. I've been doing this for so long, and I'm just so blessed. And I always like to say thank you, before I start my videos, because I truly appreciate this, man. Real talk. Now, let's check it out. Did y'all just see what y'all just saw? I'm going to say that again. Did y'all just see what y'all just saw? WWE 2K15, after seeing that trailer with the controls and the detail on how realistic it is now, and when I mean realistic, I'm talking about the way they talked about Big Show. Because he doesn't have much stamina, but he's so powerful, you have to play exactly like that. When you play as Big Show in WWE 2K15, you have to think like Big Show. You have to think like a person that has that type of power and that weigh that much. So you know what that means? If I see you across the ring, I'm not running after you. You see what I'm saying? I'm taking my sweet old time. I'm walking, because eventually, the only way you're going to win this match, you got to try to pin me. So that means we're going to face some contact regardless. And when I grab you, I'm busting your ass straight up. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that I love about this game so much. But if you someone like a Kofi Kingston, you got crazy stamina. You see what I'm saying? And you're not as strong as Big Show, but you're quick, and if you do the right things at the right time, you could win that match. So I said that to say this. To me, someone that's becoming a strong fan of esports and just the love of competitive gaming, this could be the very first time that WWE, a wrestling game in the gaming industry, to me personally, can be up in the ranks of an esports title. Now, I know y'all like, yo, hip-hop, you reaching. Dog, think about it. When you look at games like Street Fighter, you know what I'm saying? It's a strategy game. It's technical because, you got Ken and Ryu, who's similar, but they have their differences, you know what I'm saying, in terms of one is quicker and one is stronger. But then, you got someone like a Dash Slim who's slow but got crazy long reach. So you got to play to the strengths and eliminate your competitor, exposing your weakness. See, in WWE games before, there was never really none of that. All it is grab, body slam, grab, do this, choke them out, get the pin, get your signature up real quick, do your special move, pin. Like, it was always generic. You know what I'm saying? With WWE games, it was always some sort of base general fighting scheme across all the characters, and that's how the game run. With WWE 2K15 on PS4 and Xbox One, each fighter, you have to learn each fighter in terms of how they react to things, how they stack up against certain people, the best way to utilize them. That was never present before. You see what I'm saying? And these are qualities that exist in some of the best esport games that you see on the market today. That strategy, that thought process. And WWE 2K has that now. You know what I'm saying? Even the way they detail in the beginning of the match, you usually don't see like certain moves or whatever. In the beginning of a match, you warming up, feeling your partner, feeling your opponent out. So you're doing certain things in that time period. Then when you get to the middle of the match and, fatigue starts setting in or body start getting worn down or that major move that changed the feel and the flow of the match,
You get to that part. You know what I'm saying? Then towards the end of the match, you get your opportunity to get that win. You know what I'm saying? It's like everything that you see in wrestling and how matches build up and the reason for the excitement finally lives in a video game. So my thoughts and impressions on that Control Scheme trailer that you just saw, it didn't just blow me away in terms of graphics and what you see in terms of the movement and just the fun you're gonna have. It blew me away because I feel that WWE just moved into a whole new genre and became much more important to the game industry, period, from a hardcore standpoint and a growth aspect. You see what I'm saying? This game looks crazy. I can't wait to play it. And if it plays as good as it looks, then this is definitely the next revolution on the next generation of consoles for the gaming industry in the wrestling department. So one love and God bless the one and only Hip Hop Gamer. Make sure you follow me on Xbox One, Real Hip Hop Gamer. PSN ID is Real-Hip Hop Gamer. On Instagram and Twitter, it's Hip Hop Gamer. One whole word, no spaces and nothing like that. It's Hip Hop Gamer. Make sure you guys follow me. And if you want to follow my live stream on Twitch, it's Hot 97 Hip Hop Gamer. All right, catch me out on hot97.com, dog. Number one, you know what I'm saying? Hot 97 every day. That's my word. Keep it gangster. It's your boy Hip Hop Gamer. One love. We out.